Have you ever gotten up, made your coffee, and yet felt like your body wasn't quite there yet? Even if you did everything right? You consume a lot of good food. You do your best to stay active. But your enthusiasm, desire, and confidence in the morning aren't as strong as they used to be. If that sounds familiar, keep reading. You might be startled by what is slowly changing your mornings after 60. Most people don't see this hidden factor, but I'll tell you about it in the following few minutes. I'll also tell you about a simple daily ritual that turns your coffee into a way to help your circulation, balance, and independence. You've worked hard to stay healthy. I understand. And if the results aren't what you expected, it's not your responsibility. As you become older, things might alter slowly and without you even knowing it. The good news is that you can start taking useful steps right away. Small and easy to repeat. Easy for seniors to use. No tricks. Before we get started, I want to open a loop that you should keep in mind. Most seniors are surprised by the secret weapon at number 1 today. It's not a drug. The device doesn't cost a lot. It's easy, free, and it gets your blood flowing before you drink your first cup. Listen for it since it connects everything. Let's speak about how important this is right now. A lot of difficulties that come with age start off slowly. A silent error in the morning ritual. A little tightness here and a little loss of breath there. We don't care. Then one day, it seems like balance is off on the stairs. It's harder to get up from a chair. After lunch, your energy drops, and then it stays low in the afternoon. And both physical and emotional trusts start to feel like they could change at any time. That matters since independence depends on having good circulation, strong muscles, and a sharp mind. If those things go worse, it becomes more likely that you'll require a walker, a wheelchair, or just extra help around the house. We understand that you need mobility aids sometimes, but we also understand that your goal is to stay strong and independent for as long as possible. Here's the twist that most people don't know. Beyond 60, a lot of morning problems aren't just hormones. They're circulation. Your blood vessels may become a little stiffer. The inner lining that helps vessels relax could not send signals as powerfully as it used to. The little arteries that supply blood to the brain, muscles, and even private parts might get smaller. Coffee wakes you up quickly, but only caffeine doesn't cure the flow problems that are causing the problem. That's the secret. How your morning routine either helps or silently hurts blood flow to the places that keep you calm, stable, and sure of yourself. This is something that most people don't know. Your legs work like a second heart. When your calf and thigh muscles contract, they push blood back up to the brain and chest. If you sit down shortly after waking up, you miss out on a free circulation boost. Also, what you put in or don't put in your coffee can either help your vessels work and give you steady energy, or it can make you collapse. We're going to change the way we think about coffee from coffee wakes me up to coffee plus smart steps get my blood flowing. We'll do this using a countdown of 8 ranking items. First, we'll talk about things to avoid because they slowly take away your independence. Then, we'll talk about options you may employ right away. Stay with me for the first change that most seniors find surprising. 8. Avoid this problem. Mornings with sugar first. Problem after 60. Big sugar spikes early might make you feel wobbly, foggy, and, over time, they may damage the small blood vessels that nourish the eyes, nerves, and private areas. Science, plain. When your blood sugar levels go up quickly, your body makes more insulin. Sugar decreases later on can make you weary and cranky. Repeated swings can put stress on the linings of blood vessels, which are the smooth cells that facilitate blood flow. Personal effect. Not as much energy for morning duties. Less stable balance. Less sure of how your body will react. Simple action. If you like sweet things, keep them small and eat them with protein or fiber at breakfast. Drink a little coffee first, then eat something simple like eggs, yogurt, or toast with nut butter and a lot of fiber. Don't try to get a sugar rush. Instead, try to get constant energy. 9. Avoid this problem. Hidden dehydration. After 60, thirst signals may not be as strong. When you get up, you may feel lightheaded because mild dehydration lowers the amount of blood in your body. It can also change how muscles work and how much energy you have. Science, plain. Your heart has to work harder to move blood around when there is less fluid in your body. Muscles get tired more quickly. The brain sees you and slows you down. Personal effect. Shaky beginnings. Tired in the afternoon. Less desire to move. Simple task. Have a glass of water before your first cup of coffee. Only 1 glass. It's a little circulation starter that helps your body use coffee without making you feel jittery. If you start your day with sweets and no water, coffee might seem like a roller coaster. You get a little rush and then crash, which makes you less confident about facing the day. 6. Avoid this problem. Sit and sip for an hour. Problem after 60. Sitting down just after you wake up makes your legs stiff and keeps your second heart, your legs, sleeping. Science, plain. Blood flow slows down when your legs don't contract. Stiff joints make your stride shorter, which alters your posture and balance. Personal effect. It's harder to start going. Walking slower. Feeling elderly while you're not. Before your first cup, do a 2-minute circulation wake-up. 10 heel lifts, 10 toe taps, 10 mini squats to a chair. Use the chair for support. And 30 seconds of marching in place. Then relax and enjoy your coffee. If you cross your legs or slouch, it can also put pressure on nerves and blood vessels. A small habit can have a tremendous influence over time. 5. Avoid screens and coffee late at night. Problem after 60. Sleep gets lighter. Late-night electronics and coffee can cut into deep sleep, which is when your body repairs muscles and restores blood vessel function. Blue light can stop your body from sending out a sleep signal. Caffeine can stay in your bloodstream for hours. Less deep sleep implies less time to fix things. Personal effect. You wake up tired and need more coffee, and the cycle goes on without you even knowing it. Simple step. Save your last cup for early afternoon. At night, turn down the brightness on your screens or utilize audio instead. Set a regular bedtime and make sure the room is cool and quiet. What makes it worse is that not getting enough sleep and being dehydrated makes balance problems worse the next morning. That's a double blow to freedom. 4. It's just one more. Booze and salty snacks is a problem to avoid. After 60, drinking alcohol and eating salty meals at night can mess up your sleep and fluid balance. You can wake up feeling sluggish, bloated, and less steady. Science. Plain. Alcohol breaks up sleep. Salt can draw water into your blood, and then your body makes up for it later, usually about 3 a.m. with toilet excursions and cramps. Personal effects. Mornings are less stable. My body is stiffer, and I don't want to exercise as much. Easy step. Don't drink too much alcohol or too close to bedtime. When you snack, pick something that has protein and fiber. If your doctor thinks it's okay, drink a little glass of water before bed. Now we move from warnings to remedies. Here's the twist. The coffee you drink every day can help your circulation in a gentle way. We'll start with easy things and work our way up to powerful ones. Stay with me. The first thing is still coming, and it connects everything together. 3. Solution. Cinnamon and dark chocolate make your steady flow coffee base. Problem after 60. Vessels demand gentler mornings. We want blood sugar to be more stable, and vessels to send signals better. A little bit of ground cinnamon in the morning may help your body process carbs more evenly. Unsweetened dark chocolate has natural plant flavonols that can help relax blood vessels. It's like making the interior of your blood vessels a little bit more smiley so that blood can flow better. Personal effects. More energy, less jitters, and support for the little blood vessels that keep your brain sharp and your confidence high. Easy step. Start small. Add roughly a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon to your coffee. Add 1 teaspoon of dark cocoa powder that hasn't been sweetened, not sweetened cocoa mix. Taste. Keep it if you like it. If you don't, mix the cocoa with a little bit of warm milk first to make a moderate mocha. Keep your portions small and the same. Here's the twist. We're not looking for a rapid boost. Every day, we're making a morning that is good for your vessels. 2. Ginger, maca, optional, and a little bit of healthy fat provide the lasting lift. Problem beyond 60. We want to be able to get up in the morning and not crash, and we need help with our joints and our drive. A little ginger might aid with circulation and make you feel warmer. A teaspoon of a healthy fat, like a small quantity of coconut oil or a splash of milk, will help the caffeine climb more slowly and steadily if you can handle it. Some people also appreciate maca, a root powder that has been used for a long time to boost energy and health. It doesn't force anything. It's more like giving your body the tools it needs to be strong. Maca isn't good for everyone. If you decide to give it a shot, start with a very tiny amount and see how you feel over the next few weeks. Personal impact. A lot of people say that their mornings are calmer and clearer, with fewer crashes, and that they feel like their body is on their side again. Simple step. Pick one of the following, not all of them at once. Ginger. To your brew, add a thin slice of fresh ginger or roughly 1/4 teaspoon of powdered ginger. Healthy fat. Mix in 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or a small splash of milk to make the rise smoother. Optional maca. If you choose to, you can take 1/2 to 1 teaspoon 3 to 4 mornings a week. Take it easy. Your stomach will let you know what works. Let me be clear, none of these are magic. They are tiny pushes towards more stable energy and circulation. Consistency is the magic. Stay with me for the biggest adjustment that most seniors don't see coming. 1. Grand reveal. Get your second heart ready before you drink your first cup. This is the secret weapon. The calf muscle pump. Your legs are like your second heart. When they contract, they push blood up, which helps your brain, your true heart, and your pelvic circulation. You don't even know you've given your body a gift. Why it works, in plain English. Fluids settle in the lower legs overnight. The joints get stiff. Your lower body stays asleep as you sit and sip, and blood can be a little slow to go back to the center. Then, little arteries in other places get less of what they require. A 3-minute leg-first practice tells your blood vessels to open, move, and send blood where it's needed. Within minutes, many people feel warmer hands, clearer thinking, and better balance. How to put into action. Simple, safe steps. Step 1. Take a sip of water. Stay by the counter. Keep the edge for balance. Step 2. Slowly elevate your heels 20 times, up on toes, down. Do 10, take a break, and then do 10 more if you need to. Step 3. Lift the front of your feet 20 times. Keep your heels down. Step 4. Do 10 sit-to-stands from a chair, using your hands if you need to. Step 5. March in place or down the hall for 60 seconds. Now sit down, drink your coffee with the cinnamon cocoa base, and pay attention to how your body feels. If you feel firm on your feet, you might want to take a short walk outside for some natural light. Morning light is good for your mood and your sleep clock. The promise at the beginning was that you wanted mornings to feel reliable again. The secret was circulation, notably the second heart in your calves. When you mix coffee with water, clever ingredients, and a brief leg-first regimen, it becomes a tool. That mix helps with balance, independence, vitality, and yes, confidence. Carefully explained. Clinicians typically look at morning sluggishness, balance issues, and interpersonal problems beyond 60 through the prism of circulation. To keep your heart and blood vessels healthy, health standards usually say to drink enough water, get enough exercise, get enough sleep, and limit added sugars and alcohol. A lot of people also eat chocolate and spices as part of a healthy diet. This doesn't take the place of medical advice from a doctor, and not every step is ideal for every person. But these are good practices that are low risk and may assist. Now let's put the whole strategy together for a nice morning. Your senior smart coffee routine, the steady flow routine. 1. Drink 1 glass of water when you wake up. 2. Do the second heart primer for 3 minutes, which includes heel raises, toe lifts, sit-to-stands, and marching. 3. Make your coffee. Add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of unsweetened dark cocoa and stir. Think about a thin piece of fresh ginger or a little bit of milk. 4. Sit up straight and don't cross your legs to keep your blood vessels open. Take a few calm breaths through your nose and then let them out slowly while the cup cools. 5. Within an hour, have a simple breakfast that is strong in protein, including eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or nut butter over high-fiber toast. 6. Stand up and exercise for 1 minute every 30 to 60 minutes in the middle of the morning. Do 10 heel rises and 10 toe taps to keep your blood flowing. Mix 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of cocoa into your coffee for a weekend update. Put in a piece of fresh ginger. Use a frother to make it creamy. After your second heart primer and a brief walk, enjoy it. Here are some simple answers to common questions. Can I try all the add-ons at once? Start small. Your gut will tell you what to do. 1 change a week is nicer. What if I don't like cocoa? Don't do it. You can keep cinnamon or you can try ginger. The habit is what makes the recipe work. Do you need maca? No, you don't have to do it. If you want to try it, start with small quantities a few mornings a week and see how you feel over the next 2 to 3 weeks. What if I take my meds? Let your doctor know what's going on. Spices are foods, yet they are nonetheless important. Get personalized advice if you take blood thinners, diabetes medicines, or have problems with your kidneys or liver. What if my joints hurt? Use a walker, chair, or countertop to keep your balance. Make the movements smaller. Consistency is better than intensity. Micro habits that make results bigger. Put a glass of water next to the coffee maker. You will remember to drink before you take your first sip. Mix a tiny jar of cocoa and cinnamon ahead of time. 1 spoon, done. Write heels, toes, stands on a sticky note and adhere it to the mug. A quick poke will get you a hefty reward. Combine coffee with light. Sit beside a window. Morning light helps you sleep better, which gives you more energy for the next day. Set an alarm on your phone every hour to remind you to stand up. 10 heel raises keep the second heart going. In 2 to 3 weeks, you might feel mornings are smoother and there are less energy swings. Getting up from a chair is easier. A steadier rate of walking and better balance. More clear thinking in the middle of the morning. More faith in your body when you're at home, on stairs, and in the most important occasions. Safety notes, spoken with care. Spices are strong. If you have heartburn or stomach problems, cut back on the amount. Change one thing at a time, or stop and talk to your doctor. The quality of cinnamon changes. Many individuals find that ground Ceylon true cinnamon is a milder choice for everyday use. If you have diabetes, keep an eye on your numbers when you change your breakfast. Even small modifications can impact the readings. Talk to your doctor about any new routine if you have heart, kidney, or liver problems, or if you use blood thinners. If you feel dizzy, have chest pain, or see swelling that isn't normal, stop and get medical help right away. Let's go over it again in a way that your body loves. Simple and easy to remember. The silent error that needs to be fixed is mornings where you sit and sip sugar first and water last. The twist. Your legs are like your second heart. First, get them ready. The coffee shift. Use coffee as a way to get into good habits that are easy on your body. The payoff. After 60, you'll have more energy, greater balance, more independence, and a new sense of confidence. 3 to 5 steps to start today. 1. When you wake up, drink a glass of water. 2. At the counter, do the 3-minute second heart primer. 3. Add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa to your coffee. A little piece of ginger or a small splash of milk is optional. 4. Within an hour, have a breakfast that is high in protein. 5. Stand up and do 10 heel rises and 10 toe taps every hour before lunch. It's not too late. Your body can still change, slowly and softly, without you even realizing how much stronger you're getting each week. Type 1 in the comments if this makes sense to you. If not, type 0. Please tell me what you put in your coffee right now and which change you will attempt first. Your suggestions benefit other people. This community learns from each other. Keep in mind that this video is for learning. This is not a diagnosis, treatment, or replacement for care from your personal doctor. Talk to your healthcare team about these options, especially if you have health problems or take prescription drugs. You came today to work on yourself. That is important. Keep up the good work. Next, I'm going to conduct a deep dive on balance boosters you can do while the kettle boils. These are 2-minute exercises that don't require any equipment and are great for preventing falls and boosting confidence. If you desire that, stay here and keep practicing your second heart primer tomorrow morning. Stay calm. Keep asking questions. You may keep your independence after 60 by taking little, thoughtful actions over and over again. And with your coffee on your side, you can do this.